All right. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning.
I'd be impressed if it's morning somewhere.
Well, you know what it is, because Drew is going to be watching us today, and Drew is in Japan, 14 hours ahead of us. So
Oh.
it is, or 13 hours ahead of us. So it is 8
Nice.
or 9 a.m. Over in somewhere in Japan. So we are doing a small little scenario set this week and next week. We are doing, yeah. See, look, Mogul says it's morning here in Japan. So, we're doing a small little campaign set based around the Spider-Man villain Norman Osborn and Green Goblin, same person. It's going to be a two-part thing. And we maybe are going to be doing a giveaway related to our second stream of that campaign. So the first one is called Risky Business, which Joe has the guide there for that. There is a little tiny blurb, little RP blurb that we can go through. We're also playing. Joe's sticking with the same Miss Marvel.
I did fix her though.
Hopefully fixed, maybe fixed.
I did change the deck because that deck was from when she first came out.
Is it still aggression based or
Still
what?
aggression.
Still aggression based. Okay. And I'm going with Adam Warlock this time around. Adam Warlock is super interesting. He actually gets to run equal numbers of every color plus his cards. So I think you wind up running 4 of every single aspect. So you have 4 red cards, 4 yellow, 4 blue, 4 green, which is aggression, justice, protection, leadership are the different colors. So you actually wind up kind of this deck mills itself a lot, so you wind up with a few extra encounter cards, but he gets to do a ton of different stuff. He's a giant Swiss Army knife. So it should be hopefully a little bit better than last week, where we got punked by Kang round 1. So Joe, if you want to get into what the Goblin campaign thing is, if you want to read that.
Or are we gonna? Well,
either way.
Are we gonna talk about this?
You can do that if you want.
So I guess people unfamiliar with the game. So I have a little setup cheat sheet here. So setting it up, first thing you do is select your hero, which we did. We set our hit points. I am at 10. I don't know what Adam Warlock is at.
11.
11. First player. I guess I'll be first player. So each deck comes with 5. Well, usually 5. Maybe it's more in certain cases. I don't know. They're nemesis cards.
Oh, yep.
And 1 obligation card.
Yep.
So you set aside the nemesis card.
Yes, my nemesis is the Magus, which is Adam Warlock's negative energy.
Yeah.
And then it comes with its own bonus side scheme with some other cards with that. So that goes aside, like Joe said.
I don't know who mine me.
Yours is like
Thomas Edison.
Edison, the giant bald eagle.
Well, there's actually 2. There's Edison's giant robot too.
Oh, well, of course, naturally.
Yeah. I mean, so
naturally.
There is a card there. There are little mini sets that go in. Standard is the one that goes in all of them. That's the one that has the.
It's called Shadows of the Past.
Shadow. There it is, right on the bottom. I should have left it on the bottom. That puts your minion in play, engage with you.
It also tosses your side scheme into play.
Yes, and your side scheme.
So you have a whole slew of bad cards that just get thrown into the game in its current state.
And everyone has an obligation,
yep.
Which is generally forces you to flip to alter ego, and then you choose. I think generally they're pretty much the same. You exhaust.
I've seen a few different ones, but yeah, it's generally exhaust and it gets removed from the game, or you discard it so you could run into it again for like a slightly less bad, arguably. Sometimes they are worse.
Yeah, so mine Home by Dawn, I can flip her to alter ego, or if she's in alter ego. If she's not exhausted, I can exhaust Camilla Khan and remove this from the game. Otherwise, I have to discard one of my personas, which is one of her main abilities. She has lots of alter ego personas. So I have to discard one, and this goes back into the discard pile.
Yeah.
So we want these get shuffled in.
Yeah, and mine I would exhaust and I could remove it, or I would discard the top 5 cards of my deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different aspect. So you can wind up getting 4, just a real quick spike of 4 threat on the thing, which sucks. So that's gonna go in the encounter deck as well.
And generally, you would be exhausted because you blocked an attack or something.
Yeah.
That would be the main.
Yeah.
And as in previous games, Zach never gets his and draws mine constantly.
That's true, especially when Joe has 2 of them.
Well, you pulled 2 in the same game, so.
So
we have all the tokens. We've selected the villain. We did the hit points, so we are at. It's the main scheme, which was A, so it told you what sets to shuffle in. This character has a
let's call it environment.
Criminal Enterprise. Criminal Enterprise will play with 2 per player infamy counters on it.
Yep.
If there are no infamy counters there, flip Norman Osborn and Criminal Enterprise. So he flips. He's kind of unique that he flips between, kind of his alter ego.
Yep.
And Green Goblin. So we are ready. So then also on the card. So this is going to start. So it tells you in the top corner 7 per player. Once it hits that, you advance it and move on. So we're starting with 4 on here, and we're going to get 2 per turn.
Yep.
Place 1 per player. Oh, when completed, place. So by completing this, we can keep him in his. I don't know. Is he easier to deal with in his Norman Osborn?
So
I didn't play. I played the other one once. I've never played this version.
So essentially, he has super armor in this form. We actually can't do anything about his hit points as long as he's Norman Osborn. And every time that we would be attacked when he's Norman Osborn, it gives him additional shield points. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to attack Norman, but as we do that, it takes away these counters. Once there's 0 here, he flips to Green Goblin, and that's where you need to, kind of do some burst damage, because then everything he does in Green Goblin mode will get him closer to flipping these back over to the super armor side. And then there's something else here too. Yeah, so anytime if we are in superhero mode and he attacks, it just adds the armor. So that is one thing to worry about. So yeah, you really kind of want to try and make sure if you have a big damage hand, then you want to maybe, tell me that I need to get this to 1 or get him to flip. That way we can kind of unload on him when he flips to the other side.
He needs 28 damage, okay.
28 on this, on the first form. I think that covers it.
All right.
So 4 on here to start.
What do we need? A dramatic reading?
Dramatic reading.
Ooh, risky business. Shield briefing. All right. Hello, heroes. As you know, Norman Osborn is a ruthless businessman and the head of the multinational corporation Oscorp. We also have intel that he's fueling a large crime operation. Unfortunately, Osborn has set his sights on purchasing a failing branch of Stark Industries. Not only would this bring a surge to Oscorp stock, but we're certain he plans to use the Stark tech to enhance his criminal enterprise. While directly taking down Osborn is out of the question, we think you can provoke Osborn by targeting his criminal enterprise, forcing his alter ego, the Green Goblin, to come out to play.
Yep.
So, we're trying to bait Green Goblin out.
Yeah. We're going to fight him inside his
Is he going to chuck
boardroom.
some Goblin bombs at us?
It might happen.
Pumpkin bombs or...
Right now he's going to throw flowcharts at us. That's what he does in this form.
All right, so to start, you draw. You have... Most heroes, again, also have... Use your alter ego side. Gives you more cards. I get 6 cards.
And you start the game in alter ego, so you don't get to start in hero. Yep, so we got 6. We do get to look at our hands.
Yes.
We get to decide if we want to discard any cards, and you can mulligan any card then that you discard.
I'm actually...
Ooh.
I'm actually okay.
Okay.
So how mulligans work in this game? You discard any and as many as you want and draw that many more. Now it does. They don't get shuffled back in, so they're gone. And once you go through your deck, you you'll be dealt an extra encounter card immediately. Actually,
Yeah.
normally you get one or maybe two depending on schemes, but
Yeah, and then that just hangs out, and that card just sits there and taunts you till the phase that you deal with them. So.
I'm
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I could turn one Nick Fury, which feels like a thing you might want to do. I'm not sure.
he goes away though.
He does go away, but it's
All right, so I am first player. So first thing you can on your turn you can play cards. You can exhaust. On your alter ego side, you would exhaust the heal. I have a 5 recovery. It lets you heal hit points.
Yeah.
And on the other side, you can thwart an attack, just a basic attack. The other thing that we kind of forget is the ask another player. You can trigger an action ability or an event card, so you can play cards on other people's turns.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we probably don't utilize that as enough.
yeah.
But I'm going to use Teen Spirit. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a Miss Marvel card. There it is, the first one. Nice. So what we are going to do now, I am going to play. I'm going to use the other thing, each card has a symbol in the bottom left. Tells you how many resources it provides. They do have names for them too. It's tech. What's the fist one? Fighting? They have actual terms, and
Yeah, so there's science,
tech,
or
is that the same? The blue one's the.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
But I'm discarding get over here for one resource to put in biokinetic polymer suit. That's going to allow me to generate a star for an event, a wild resource. Wow. Do I overpay for something? I might. I can only do that once per round, so I will flip Miss Marvel. After my attack, thwart. Do I overpay? I guess I'm going to use Genius and Energy. These are the one-ofs in your deck. They provide 2. There's 3 of these cards.
Yep.
1 for each of the...
And you're only allowed to put 1 in.
Yeah, so I'm going to overpay because I'm producing 4, but I'm going to put Helicarrier in. So if I...
What's the question? What you got?
I could flip him right away.
I could do 4 damage to him and...
Problem is I could do 5.
Yeah. We could... I would normally maybe not suggest this, but I think we could make it work.
So I'm going to exhaust the Helicarrier. I'm going to reduce the next card I play by 1. Then I'm going to use my Polymer Suit to play... It is an event. I'm going to do Relentless Assault. Hero action attack. Deal 5 damage. Oh, that's to a minion. You are a dummy.
Okay, well.
All right, well, there we have it. So, you know what I'm going to do instead? Oh, this could be bad.
Only if you pull a fist.
We're gonna, well, the other one discards him too, so.
Yeah.
I will pitch Relentless Assault. Although now I'll get a minion. You know what? That's dumb. I might hold him.
Okay.
So if I get a minion.
Yeah, then Relentless Assault.
Because I get to return. Her hero ability is you can return an attack, thwart, or defense event to your hand after you play it. You know what? Let's just go for it. We'll put Hawk.
Play Hulk. Okay.
So what does this do?
So you do attack and then you have a forced response.
Okay. So yes, let's have. Should I have her attack for 1?
Yeah, I think I can do 4 damage to Green Goblin at least. So
Well, let's.
if you clear this, I can do 4 damage.
So he's gonna. The other thing that happens when they do an ability, they take damage. Kind of a.
Yeah. What there's a
little like starburst
closer there. Yeah, little starburst, a little hard to see there. Yeah. But yeah, that just means it takes a consequential damage.
Yeah, we're having trouble with our third camera. It was not a problem before. So the first thing after Hulk attacks, so it's doing 3 damage.
So doing 3, so we're gonna take 3 off of this.
Wait, this is why I'm thinking I should have attacked with her first.
Why is that?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Because then he'll flip, right?
I mean, it would flip if you attack after too. So unless there's an interaction.
But if this deals 2 damage, it won't. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna attack with her first.
Sure. And
now
then
he attacks for 3.
Yeah, and this is gonna flip him. Now, when you flip him into Green Goblin, you do 3 indirect damage to each player in hero form. So you're gonna take 3 damage.
Yeah.
And then this is also gonna flip to State of Madness, and then this has 4 on it again. So he has Madness tokens. So these will naturally count down, and then when he's out of Madness tokens, he's gonna flip back over to Corporate Osborne. So he takes 3 damage.
Now I'm gonna attack. I'm flipping this.
Yep. Okay. Fist.
Fist.
What does that deal? 2 damage.
2 damage. So.
Okay.
Hit him for 2. Fortunately, I don't hit him for 2 twice.
Right.
That's a good card to have. And
okay. Yeah. So then this is we wanna stay in hero form as long as we can.
That's what happens then.
Because if he schemes, he loses Madness. So it's kind of the reverse.
Okay.
As for the other one.
He hits hard.
He does hit hard. That's true. Okay. So we are.
I'm out of cards. So
you're out of cards?
Okay. I'm done.
So normally this is not something I would do, but I'm going to do it. We're going to play Nick Fury because we have the power in all of us, which generates 2 resources when played for a basic card, and we have energy. So 2 cards to play Nick Fury feels like the best case scenario to play Nick Fury. We're going to do 4 damage to Goblin, and then we're going to tap him or exhaust him to do an additional 2 damage to Goblin.
So 2 more?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's down to 20. Turn 1 feels good. So then we're gonna flip him over to Adam Warlock mode. The other Adam Warlock. And then we're going to play a Karmic Blast for 2. It does 4 damage. I discard up to 4 cards from the top of my deck, and I deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each different aspect discarded that way. So we got 1 additional damage.
Well, that was a large turn.
That was a pretty large turn. I can also then I can attack him for 1, so I'm going to attack him for 1.
Okay. Is that 14?
Halfway in the opening salvo. Okay, so then I'm done. We're both kind of exhausted on resources. So now
Zach always does this out where you can discard first.
You can discard first, but I generally have nothing in my hand.
And then you draw.
Then you draw.
So now I'm at 5 because I'm in.
Right, and in hero form you generally have fewer cards, like Joe said
and then
earlier.
you ready. So if you have cards in your hand, you could choose to.
Yeah, then everything on exhaust or readies. Okay. Too close? What's too close?
I think when you were showing when you were doing.
Oh yeah. Well, so I only have manual focus set up on it, so I need to if I do this.
Don't do that. It's fine.
I undid it. All right, there we go. Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so now we got new hands. All of our stuff's unexhausted. It flips over then to the villain phase. So the first thing you do, you put threat on the main scheme equal to like it's an acceleration icon. So it's gonna get 2 more.
That's 1 per player.
Yeah, 1 per player. So we are at 6. We can get 14. Then the villain is going to activate, and it will either scheme against alter ego forms of heroes, or it will attack superhero forms. So it's going to attack Joe first.
I kind of have. I probably should block that. Although it's only 1. Ugh.
Yeah.
Kill Hulk because we're flipping a card.
Unless it's a 0.
I'll defend it.
I'll defend it? Okay.
So it's a base attack of 3. The villain heals 2 damage as a boost. But it only hits... wrong way. But it hits me for 3. I had blocked for 1, so I take 2.
2. Okay. So now he will attack me. Nick Fury goes away at the end of the round. So I'm just going to block with Nick Fury because he won't be here next turn. So we will exhaust him. We got a boost card.
Boost, place 1 infamy counter on... Oh, if not, remove 1 madness. Is he madness?
He would be in madness.
So we're taking a madness.
It's a... Okay, yeah. So madness off. That's fine. It's only the first one. So now the next phase is encounter cards. Joe gets 1 first, then I get 1.
Oh, look at that.
What'd you get? What?
Your obligation.
Oh, okay. All right.
You were due for that.
I am due for that. That's true. So I can exhaust my alter ego. I can exhaust my alter ego to remove it from the game, or I discard the top 5 cards. I'll just exhaust. That's fine. There might be other things I can do. So this is gone. This is just removed from game. And E2 Brute.
Oh my god. And I'm exhausted.
So I pulled Joe's obligation as well.
Oh god. And of course I blocked and I didn't need to. Well, I don't have a well, here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I don't have a persona.
Mm.
And so it gains surge, so you have to draw another one.
So I have to draw another one. Okay. That's fine. So we got a side scheme. We got payoff. This icon means that we will draw an additional boost card. Not boost card, I'm sorry, encounter card. So this is just a 4 threat side scheme. That is an extra encounter card.
Nice. Not really.
So
normally minions would also activate in this phase. We didn't have any.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
So you get that.
So over to me. Exhausted.
Nick Fury goes away.
Nick Fury goes away.
Back to hero phase. Player phase.
So I am exhausted, so I can't do my base abilities. I can still do my printed card abilities as long as it doesn't say I need to exhaust. So just something. He's exhausted. I'm gonna turn him this way though, just so I can double check and see what I'm doing here. Play. Okay, so we're gonna try this different version of the card we had before. This is Cosmic Awareness. I remove 3 threat from a scheme, and then I can discard up to 4 cards from the top of my deck. Remove 1 additional threat for each different aspect that we see. So actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 because I only need to remove 1. So I remove these 2, and that got rid of the side scheme right away. So hopefully that's helpful. Oh, shit. And then we will also play. I'm already at about half my deck, so I'm going to play Soul World. After I run out of cards, I can place a soul counter here. When in alter ego form, I can remove a soul counter to heal all damage from Adam Warlock. So it's just gonna sit out here, and that's my turn.
All right, so I'm gonna have to flip. I don't really want to flip though.
Flipping's just he'll lose 1 madness counter, so it's not.
Well, he'll scheme, won't he? And then.
But that's what the scheming is.
But it's gonna be a boost.
Wood scheme, remove 1 madness counter.
Oh, so okay.
Instead, so it's just him scheming in that form isn't terrible. It just accelerates him getting closer to having super.
So I'm gonna exhaust. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's be smart and let's attack with Hulk. So he's gonna do 3.
Base 3. Okay.
And I flip, and oh my gosh, awesome! God.
Is it the hurt us?
Oh, it does everything. So it's gonna do 2 more.
Okay.
Then it's going to do 1 damage to all characters. So I actually need 2 more for him.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Then it's discard him. So. No.
It is discard him. Yeah.
I got the wild resource, which makes you do all of the abilities on Hulk. So that kind of.
So he's down to 11. I take 2. Is that what you said?
1.
1. Okay.
Yeah. That could have been better, but I'm glad I did it that way because now I can use my helicarrier. I will use. If I draw a minion now, I'm gonna be. Or do I just do. I'll keep one of those. Discard for 2 resources. I will play Tigra now.
Yep.
And I will then also attack.
Okay.
For 2 more. And she will get a damage.
Okay. Boss is down to 9 on first form.
Actually, is that the right play? Which one am I more likely to? I'm gonna do it that way. And I am going to flip.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Bruno Corelli. I have no idea how to say that.
Corelli?
Yeah, so this is one of her personas here. This is what she likes to do. I can exhaust alter ego form. I can exhaust him, which I will do, and attach 1 card from your hand face down here. So I don't really see that, but I can then add up to 3 cards. So I can stockpile cards there,
Okay.
and then kind of bring them to my hand.
Can you exhaust him again to get 3 cards? Okay. Interesting.
So I can build up. I can build up as many as I want. I can only ever exhaust to take 3 off of him.
Okay.
All right, and I could use her ability, but I don't know that I want to. I can go. No, we won't do it. We'll stop there.
Okay. All right. So into the cleanup phase. Discard any cards from hand.
I'll keep in mind.
I don't have any. Draw hand size, which I'm down to 5.
I'm at 6. So.
All right.
Interesting. Ready up.
Ready up. Okay.
All right, now
that's our last bit.
Villain, our place theme. Place threat on the scheme.
Threat on the scheme. So this is up
take
to.
A 1 and put a 3 on.
I could do that.
I know that's late Zach math.
It depends on how many I'm gonna remove. So we're at 6, 7, 8.
So
then he's gonna attack me. So it's 3 base. I'll take it. And no bonus. So I take 3. So I'm down to 7.
And he's going to scheme for me. Normally, scheming will work the same way. They would have a value.
Yep.
Add the boost icons.
And then you'd throw stuff up on here. He just has this special action that this is going to turn the 3 into a 2. Which means he's just a little bit closer to flipping over to being intangible, essentially. So then you're going to get attacked? Well, no, that was the scheme. Okay, sorry.
So encounter cards.
Encounter card, I get mine first. Okay, I got engaged by a private security specialist. So he has guard, so I can't attack Green Goblin until he's dead. And then whatever you got, Joe.
I got a Oscorp Manufacturing. One revealed, I guess. Norman Osborn. So I guess.
Let me see.
So it's going to get 4. I think if it's Norman Osborn, we would get 2 more. But since we're in Green Goblin,
right.
so it's only going to get 4.
So this gets 4, and this has the acceleration icon on it. So what that means is normally at the first step, when you place threat on the main scheme, it would be 1 for each of us plus 1 for the icon. Okay.
And we get if we ever go through the villain deck, it's a permanent.
Yeah, which is we put one of these little tokens there.
So it basically speeds up the game.
Yeah. So we're back to players.
Yep, I guess I get that.
So do our first.
Flip it over. I am going to use her ability. Let's hope. Oh, look at that. We got one right away. So big hands. I will use Bruno's ability. I will put a card here. Although maybe taking a card would have been good. I will. Oh, I wanted to heal though. Son. Why was I exhausted? What did I do?
You wouldn't have been.
Oh, I blocked last turn.
But I mean, you would be face up this turn.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't have blocked in. Yeah, so you can heal. Yeah.
So I'm going to heal. Get back up to 9. I will flip over. And we got I can do stuff here. All right. Well, let's start by doing this. Let's do
I can deal with this, so don't worry about this guy.
oh, I'm killing it.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to reduce it by 1. I'm going to produce 1, and then I think I will play. I will use big hands.
Huge hands.
And I would do melee. So attack, hero action, deal 3 damage to an enemy, and then 3 damage to another enemy.
Okay, so you're doing 3.
That one.
Okay.
And 3 over here.
Okay.
Then I have a free card here. Get over here. Hero action attack. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If you have the aerial trait, engage that enemy. I do not, but I will kill that minion.
Sure. All right.
This is.
How much HP? You have 6? Okay. I can probably do that 6.
Yeah, I'm going to. This is a. I have Embiggen, which is one of my upgrades.
Yep.
When you play an attack event, which I have a lot of, exhaust it to increase the amount the event deals by 2.
Okay.
But I could.
Yeah, I have a lot of attack. I don't have much I can do about those things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold on to that because I think what I'm gonna do is begrudgingly I'm going to get rid of Red Dagger and Big Hands to play Sneak By.
Snack. All right.
So that'll remove 3 threat from my scheme.
Okay. We doing main or are we doing side?
Side.
Okay.
I think. And then I will probably thwart with Tigra.
Okay.
To clear that one off, I need a damage for her.
Okay. If you can put that over there, damage for her.
And that's going to be it.
Okay. So.
Oh, that was dumb of me.
She has better attack.
She could have attacked the minion and heal a damage, which would have didn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
I only needed one, and that was a free card, so I guess it just would have saved me.
All right, so I'm going to do another Karmic Blast, getting rid of 2 of my leadership cards. So it's going to do 4 damage, and I can discard up to 4 cards to do additional damage. There's 1, there's 2, so that's where we'll stop. We'll do we'll flip him. So 0. What happens is he goes to 2. When revealed, deal 4 damage. Indirect damage to each player. So I'm down to 3.
I forget what indirect means.
You might not be able to block.
Oh, okay.
Or if there's like I think if there's an ability that says.
What's his life total now?
Oh, sorry. He is at 36.
Whoa.
Yeah, little tankier.
Okay.
All right, so I have 2 cards left. Now, so my ability here says heal 1 damage from an ally. It doesn't say from a character, so I would assume that would be you and not me, right?
I think allies are they're specifically
allies. Yeah. Okay. Or well, actually, I can't even do that.
Tiger's dying. She's chump blocking because I can't.
Yeah.
After taking 4 damage, I can't.
I'm going to use his ability for the first time. I'm just going to discard this aggression card, and it's going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So he's going to take 2 more. Are you staying? No,
I'm going to have to.
Okay. Well, you were first player, right? So you are going to be in.
Yeah. Okay,
so I could. Well, and right, that's only going to remove 1 of these this turn. So I'm gonna flip. And then I'm going to exhaust to heal 3. Normally, I just waited out till I can Soul World, but that was his 4 indirect damage is a little rough. So that's it. So we're back into our cleanup phase. I think I'm going to hold on to this card because I am going to get 5 additional cards this round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now I get the old Hall of Heroes.
Yeah, sometimes Hall of Heroes hits me the same way than like Avengers Mansion does. Like it feels like if you get it too late, like it doesn't feel like it has the like throughput you want for it.
I think Hall of Heroes is playing a card after you know how a scenario plays. Like Hall of Heroes against Ultron
would be great. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like this deck is more built to deal with minions, and I don't know that we're gonna be seeing a lot of minions.
No, there's tons of minions in
the next one.
In the mutagenic madness or whatever it is.
Yeah, indirect is not blocked. I'm pretty sure. So draw up, and then ready.
So it says indirect can be divided as the player chooses among characters under their control.
Okay.
Indirect damage dealt to a group can be divided to the group as they choose.
You could have healed. Did you have the ability to heal something?
I could have healed 1 ally health, but I did 2 damage instead.
Oh, okay.
Because you said you were going to chump block them anyways, so 1 is as good as 3 if you're jumping. All right, so what do I got?
All right, so we are on villain side. Place threat.
Place threat. So it's just another 2.
Take a 3, put a 5. Take a 3, put a 5.
Take a 3, put a 5. I can do that. So it's at 10 of 14. So this turn, if we can, we definitely want to try and
Yeah, I can take a couple.
get some off of there. Okay, so the new hands. Right, I need to actually flip him up. You're first player, so you're getting attacked first.
I'm
Blocking with her?
So that's 4. Give the villain 1. Well, okay, he gets 1 additional. So it would be 5. Would have been 6, 7. But no overkill. So Tiger takes that like a champ.
Okay.
She died. Or she got knocked out.
So then I am in alter ego, so we're gonna just lose a madness counter. So high probability he's gonna get to flip back over. So in counter cards, you first.
Mad Genius. We're in Green Goblin, right?
Yep.
Oh, great. Green Goblin attacks the hero with the fewest hit points. Gains Surge. This could be bad.
You so you have 5.
I have to. That might be over. I'm dead.
That's it.
That's 7. I can't.
Woo.
Nothing. I can't do anything.
Yeah, it sucks. Let me see. One revealed. Yeah. How many hit? You had 5?
5.
And I had 6. Yeah. And you, well, it's also hero, right? Yeah, 3, 4.
That is all she wrote.
All right, so I have to try and tank 34 hit points. Let's see if it happens. What do we got here? So I have to give the villain a face down boost card. And then I have the hired gun engaged with me. Wow. Yeah. So big scary hit from Goblin.
Yeah, I never saw my wiggle rooms.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think, we're gonna play Spiritual Meditation for 0. If I'm Mystic, which I am, as an action, I can draw 2 cards, and I can choose to discard 1 from my hand. So I think I'm going to do that. So this doesn't even say... This card doesn't say, like, that I need to exhaust or anything. So can I just do this unlimitedly? What's that? Draw 2 cards. It's just an action. There's no tap symbol or anything. Well, I'm going to at least do it 1 time. So we're going to draw 2. We get to discard 1. Discard 1.
I would think so, yeah. It's just going to go through your deck.
Right. Yep.
Seems pretty insane.
Right. I have to discard 1. I'm just trying to decide what we're discarding.
No, I don't think you can. It's an event. It's not a permanent.
Oh, yes. Okay. That works. That's better.
I say that's
yeah, right. Way too Way too good.
That sounded ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was checking my phone because the My Hero Academia has been restocked, so I had to make sure I got some before we.
They just did. I just saw an ad for the Crimson whatever thing on Facebook.
Yeah, it's
so it has
supposed
to
to
be
come out
pretty
in
soon.
March.
Yeah.
Mixing card games. We should play a game of.
We could. We could do that. All right, so I'm still gonna.
That's 2 weeks in a row. One of us got like.
Well, last week we just lost to Threat. So
that's right.
So it's kind of 3 weeks in a row of unfortunate events because it was the Red
Scarlet
Skull.
Witch didn't need. I mean.
Oh, okay, all right.
Vision was dragging her down.
All right. If you say so.
No, that was a. I don't know how we pulled that one out.
Yeah. All right, so I discarded one card. We're gonna use the Power of Protection, which generates 2. And nope, that's the one I wanted to keep. We're not gonna get rid of that one. We want to get rid of Power of Aggression. So we want to use these
I don't
two.
see Tattered Brush chiming in.
Yeah, where are you, Ryan? Where have you been?
Yeah, I'm.
All right, so we're paying 2 because it's a green card, and 1 fist for this to do 3 damage. That kills him. And that was a hero action, so I didn't need to switch over. And then we are going to do a Karmic Blast with a Genius. So 4 damage. And then any more. Oh. Yikes. No additional damage.
Ow.
We're going to hold this card in hand. I think we're going to hold this card. Yeah, we're going to hold this card in hand. We're going to then just hit him for another 1.
29.
29.
That's unfortunate because I was going to hit up the.
Right. Yeah, so that's a little rough. So then end of well, gotta keep it on brand. Someone has to die. Yeah, that does seem to be the brand. So we're back. We're unexhausted. We're gonna pick up.
The brand's not me dying though.
Is it? Is it not? It's not.
There's gonna be a correlation with me dying and losing though.
I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my deck ran out of cards. I might die.
Because he's hitting you for 4 with 2 boosts.
Yeah, I might die.
What's your defense? Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
You probably should have healed.
Well, then I couldn't have done
the attack.
And I would have got hit for another 2 or schemed against 2 because I would have had that guard in there. Like, that was a hero action. So.
No, but all you did was attack for 1 with that on Warlock. Had you recovered on your alter ego side before you flip.
I see what you're saying.
Did you draw your hand?
Yeah, we did.
So 2 threat.
So 2 threat.
Even when someone dies, you still gain the threat per player.
You do. You certainly do.
So you can change a 3 to a 5 if you.
I'm just doing that. So now he's going to attack me. Already has a boost card from.
It was half the block, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just to be safe, we block. He gets to reveal both of these, so it's a base 4 attack. 4, 5, 6, 7.
No.
And then this is going to come off. And flip back over to criminal, which will flip him back over to this. So 7.
You're at 1.
I am at 1.
Still alive.
1 is
Chip
still
in a chair.
alive.
So that gets 4.
Gets 4.
Infamy.
Okay. So then again, I have to do 4 damage to get him back over to Goblin. When he gets over to Goblin, he does 4 damage to me. So,
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I still need an encounter card. Oh, this is it. Oh wait, no. Hold on. No, it's not it because he doesn't attack anymore. When revealed, the villain attacks you.
Yeah, well, he's not a villain.
Right. Well, he isn't.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. So he's gonna get 1.
2. 2 more counters.
Okay.
In there.
Would make any damage with that many. Oh
Right.
wait, sorry. Yeah, place 2. Place 2. You're right.
That's. I'd be impressed. Well, no,
We'll see. We'll see how far we can get.
Because that's another. So now you're looking at 35 damage.
35 damage? Easy. Do I have any aggression cards I can just waste? No. I give myself a bunch of buffs. Do I have the ability? I do kind of want to put this into play. We'll see if this gets me anywhere. So we're going to play Warlock's Cape, which is going to allow us to, after we use our Battle Mage ability, we can untap ourselves.
What is Battle Mage?
Battle Mage is his built-in.
Okay.
Each type of aspect lets him do something different.
Oh, okay.
So then what we'll do is, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't have the right type of cards. So I will just get rid of this in order to do this and untap him. In leadership, it gives him 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 thwart. But I'm really just doing that to untap him so we can flip him and then we'll heal. Which even that...
I think we're just in trouble.
That's yeah.
Because either way, he's thwarting, so he's at... That's 8. You're at 8, 9, 12.
Well, so my only thing is, if I do this, I get the extra attack, or even the extra thwart. I can thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Then what happens is we then flip him. I can exhaust this, remove this counter to go back up to my full HP. So I'm at 11. I'm going to hold on to this card, and then I'm going to reset everything.
Why would you flip him, though?
I have to do this in Alter Ego.
Oh, okay.
So it's a full heal in Alter Ego. So I'm back up to 11 HP. All this resets, then...
You discarding your card?
I'm keeping it. I got huge plans for that one card if it ever happens. So that's gonna go back up. That's pretty much I circled the because I took 2 off and put 2 on. So
he's gonna trigger it anyway because he's scheming.
Yeah, for 2.
Well, 2 plus. He heals 2 damage because why not? Why not?
All right, but he didn't flip, so I'll take it. I still gotta get the rest of my hand. 2,
But that's
3.
gonna trigger this. That the 2 is 14.
Is it?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So all right, here we go. We're on to corporate acquisition. With a branch of Stark Industry under his control, Norman Osborn will gain access to deadly technologies and quadruple the manufacturing capability of the Oscorp. All right. So this is not terrible, but it does.
What's it do? What we got?
It's not well. So it's 10 per player. You need So we're gonna put. It's gonna start with 4. It's gonna get 1 per player each turn. It needs 20. If this stage is completed, you lose. But it does have the draw and
Just a bonus. Yeah.
encounter card.
Okay.
Which we are at the encounter step. So
yeah, it starts with 2. So I'm just gonna give myself.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's gonna gain 4 turns.
Yeah.
I read it backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I get 2 encounter cards. First one, security guard. Second one, Goblin glider. +1 attack, but it doesn't matter on this form. Wait, so attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points and without another glider. Okay. So it's just +1 attack when he is in Goblin form. And that's it. Now it's back over to me.
This Marvel's failing me.
Yeah? Feeling a little...
I think for the next one, she'll be good.
The next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, well, right. Tons of minions or whatever.
Yeah, this deck is more... So it's kind of what I think this game is also falls into once you know the encounters, you can build
Tech
the
form?
deck.
Well, that's why, I try and...
I like going in blind.
Yeah.
I mean...
And I try and just build all-arounder decks, so... I think if you build minion, right, it does make sense to play with someone that isn't doing a minion deck, and then hopefully it rounds it out on its own.
Yeah.
All right, so I do need to flip over to do anything.
That's how I feel about Lord of the Rings when I played that the first time around. We would just use the same and see how far we could get.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of min-maxing it for every scenario.
Yeah. So I need to find a way to do 4 damage to him real quick, which I think I can. I think we're good. So we do have the Karmic Blast. I'm just trying to... The one thing I have to think about, too, is I have to think about what I'm using resource-wise, because I can discard extra cards of aspect types to get bonuses out of it. So I just have to make sure I'm spending stuff I don't mind losing the abilities.
Yeah, it seems...
So we're going to get rid of 2 cards here to do our Karmic Blast, which is going to do 4. I'm not going to get rid of any other cards, because that'll just kill him.
Kill him harder.
This card's kind of useless, so we're going to definitely discard this card. But I guess we're just going to... tag this for 1.
Ping away.
I
I think the double encounter cards are gonna...
think it's going to be rough. It's definitely going to be rough.
This is getting rougher. Yeah.
So we're over to villain. Well, I guess I have to...
They've lowered the grit level of the sandpaper.
So we're going to just get rid of this card. Then we're going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He was going to attack, which I'll just put 2 more infamy counters on. This is going to go up by 4.
Take a 1, turn to 5.
Let's... Okay.
That's going to be a tough race.
Yeah.
We should have just restarted.
What? We didn't restart the Kang one. And we were only an hour into the Kang one, so... So double encounter card is what we're up against now. When revealed, in Hero, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. So he's going to get 2 more of these. So yeah, he's shielding up a little intensely. And then...
Oh my god. Now you're going to get 3 encounter cards.
Now I'm going to get 3 encounter cards. No problem. No problem. We're doing just fine. We're doing great. So then it is back to me. What I'm going to do is I have that lovely spiritual meditation card. So that lets me draw 2 cards for free. And then I just have to discard 1 card. Oof.
Can you do 40 damage in one turn?
Sure.
Where's Scarlet Witch when you need her?
We're going to get rid of that card. We are going to then play Mystic Senses with energy. After I resolve Battle Mage, I can draw a card.
Basically letting you replace the card that you...
Right, yeah. Or I can Battle Mage twice. So yeah, we're going to do 1 damage. Then we're going to get rid of a aggression card, which will tap both of these cards, untaps him, lets me draw a card.
Why does it exhaust these?
Oh, so it doesn't exhaust this one. It exhausts this one. This one actually has the tap.
Yeah. Or exhaust.
All the above. So there are cards in my hand. Am I doing anything with them? No, I think we're just gonna do. Yeah, this is not looking great. We did 1 more damage. We will unexhaust. We are going back up to 5. This is going up by 4. So yeah, it's done in 2 turns, or 3 turns. He's gonna attack, which is just actually gonna get him one of those.
I think you added 2 of those. Or did you take 2 ones off?
I took 1 off. It adds 2.
Oh, it adds 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I get now 3 encounter cards. No problem. Higher gun. Ah, yeah, this is
2 more.
Villain Schemes.
2. Oh. Place infamy counter.
1 or 2?
1.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, we're done. This is the done. That was deeply unfortunate. I can drop kick the private security specialist.
I think you should drop kick the private security specialist. But.
So yeah, I mean, we could spend 3. We could drop kick and kill him.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Anytime you drop kick for a kill.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, and then we can't use any of our things here. Yeah, there's not much we can do here, friends.
Yeah, that's. I don't know how that was too early in the game to lose it.
Yeah, and I guess that's the one other thing too. Whenever he flips into Goblin, he does smack everybody for damage, and that includes between the face swaps because he's only going to swap into Goblin.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another get our butt kicked. Yeah.
So well, again, I think mine's more of a minion facing, being able to do, because I'm running the. We'll get over here. It deals 1 damage to a minion. Okay. It's free though, so it's But what was the card I played? The melee lets you do 3 and 3,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Yeah.
pretty solid. Valkyrie. When she interplays, she does 2 or 3 damage depending on what you spent.
Mm-hmm.
Mockingbird stuns an enemy.
So, for our 5 viewers today, what are we thinking? What are we doing next week? How are we gonna?
Well, we're gonna move to the next one.
Right. So, how are we gonna do our giveaway for the next one?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is what we teased that we would
Yeah, so
talk
we
about
have
that.
we have a playmat and some alternate art. Green Goblin.
Yep. So it's a full Green Goblin playmat. Goblin on the glider. I think it might even be. Is it this? It's close to almost the Green Goblin image
I think so.
on the back of the on the card.
Yeah.
So
We'll put some pictures up.
yeah, we'll put some pictures up.
We need to get the chat. We need to get the chat going. We need to get active chatters. I blame Zach. He's not on the.
I mean, he was talking to me.
Something happened yesterday where the chat got paused. I don't know what happened there.
What do you mean it got paused?
Yeah, it was something.
Well,
weird.
yeah. If you have a chat window that's going and you scroll up to look at anything,
Yeah.
it doesn't pause it. It just keeps you there, and you have to scroll back down to see what
okay.
like the live chat is. So yeah, I guess we'll determine a little bit of
There will be a giveaway.
additional details on how to get those cards or that playmat. Drew, I don't know if we're gonna ship it to Japan, but we'll figure out how.
If Drew wins, you're shipping it to Japan.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't think it's awful. It's not anything heavy.
Right. Yeah, it fits in an envelope.
Maybe.
A COVID-free envelope that doesn't have to be quarantined for 3 to 5 days in a hotel room, right? But, that's what he's currently doing. That's why he has all the free time. Drew can't leave his hotel room till he got to Japan.
Get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess technically our Sunday-ish or our Saturday-ish.
He said something there.
Negative test. I can get it tomorrow. Sweet. So then he can actually be in the country that he is currently.
Is that a work thing? Is that a...
Drew is going back to school. He's doing his master's degree in Japan while his wife is doing a work assignment. So, well, very cool. Thank you guys for
thank you everyone
for watching.
that was a massive letdown.
We'll see if we can construct 2 whole decks next week to actually take down a campaign. We'll see if we can get
I think this deck is built to handle that one much better than this one.
All right. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see where we net out. All right. Thank you, everybody. We will be back again next Monday night at 7.
See ya.